Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Angel Lives. So tonight, you guys, I want to talk about something that I feel is a conversation that needs to be had. Abortion is an issue that many women have been faced with. Many men have possibly even been faced with it because maybe it was their wife or their partner that was contemplating this. And I feel that there's a conversation that needs to be had. I actually have some questions and I would appreciate everyone's honest feedback. The first question that I have is, what do men really feel about abortion? Do men feel that, do men truly feel that it's a woman's right to choose? And I'm not talking about the politicians. I'm not talking about those that make these laws. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the everyday average man that is faced with this situation, who has a wife or a girlfriend or a partner that becomes pregnant and they are contemplating abortion. Do you really feel that it is her choice, or do you feel that you have input? I know that there are married men that feel they have input because that's their wife, and when you get married, you become one. Now, keep in mind, I understand that not everyone believes in God. Not everyone believes in God's word, the Bible, even if they believe in God. So I'm just speaking from a point of view at this point for those who do have a relationship with God. Do you feel that the husband should have input when it comes to an unwanted pregnancy in the marriage? I would really like an honest answer to this question. As a married woman, I feel that if that was to happen, um, my husband and I would definitely need to sit down and have a discussion. I know that I personally don't feel that that's something that I would decide to do. However, I know that there are married people that have been faced with this. So let's talk about it. My second question that I have: should the matter of morality be brought into play? What I mean by that is, should a woman feel that it is morally wrong or that it's morally right? What do women really feel about it when it comes to this being an issue of morality? Me personally, I feel that it's not something that God would approve of. However, again, I know that there are people that don't believe in God and they don't believe in God's word, the Bible, so they may feel that God has no say so in anything, especially when it comes to a decision that affects their lives. I do understand that there are women who have been raped and had to make the decision to either abort the pregnancy or continue. I personally know women that were raped and they continued with the pregnancy. And I'm not saying that every woman has to make that decision. I'm just speaking from my own standpoint. I know that there are women who chose to keep the pregnancy. I do feel that when it comes to the new laws where they are now saying that late term abortions are no longer going to be allowed in certain states, I do feel that that could present potential deaths to women. That is why I feel that there needs to be more conversations being had about making healthcare more available. Birth control needs to be more available and possibly even free for those women who can't afford it or don't have insurance that covers it, because that would prevent unwanted pregnancies. And there needs to be conversations still being had with younger women about sex and abstaining from sex and prevention of pregnancies, because we all know that preventing a pregnancy prevents you from having to have an abortion. Personally, I feel that it's not a decision that I've ever made to terminate a pregnancy. I've never done that. I don't want to say that it's wrong, because I feel to each is their own. For me, it would be a wrong decision because I do have a relationship with God. So I feel that it would be wrong. However, for someone else, you know, to each is their own. You have to make your own decisions and you have to decide what you answer to later in life, I suppose. But I just feel that it wouldn't be something that I would be able to live with, and so it wasn't a decision that I've ever made because I don't feel that I personally could live with it. This video is not to make anyone feel guilty or to feel bad or to pass judgment on anyone. I really want to have a conversation. So again, I would really like to know, what do men really feel about abortion? And should the matter of morality be brought into play? And do you feel that these laws that are being made, do you feel that the laws are fair? Do you feel that the laws are necessary? I personally feel that a lot of times the lawmakers aren't taking into consideration everyone's situation when they make these laws. Abortion is something that has been a touchy subject for many, many years. And it's something that a lot of people shrink back from talking about because they don't want to stir the pot. They don't want to be controversial. And I'm definitely not trying to be controversial, but I just feel that it's a discussion that, something that I wanted to kind of dive into and just to get people's thoughts on. So please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Drop me a comment and let me know what you think. And keep in mind, I'm not going to judge anyone for how they feel. Again, that's not who I am. That's not what this is about. This is just me wanting to have a conversation and to just kind of get people's thoughts on it. So go ahead and drop me a comment. Again, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe if you're watching and you haven't subscribed. I would really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.